Hello and welcome back, or if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the Making the Radio Cut blog. I'm Michelle, and today we have part 2 of our interview with Diaz, who does nights at WJJS in Roanoke, Virginia, and he's a man that really needs no introduction other than this.
Donald speaking. How can I help you?
Yeah, man, I've had your stupid little Filet-O-Fish song stuck in my head like all damn day, and I was wondering if you would sing it with me. Don't be a little bitch. Sing the Filet-O-Fish song. Come on.
Give me that Filet-O-Fish. Give me that Filet-O-Fish. Give me that Filet-O-Fish. Give me that fish.
Sing! Come on!
I'm trying.
You hanging up on this wall. If it were you in that sandwich, you wouldn't be laughing at all.
That was one of my favorites. It had me rolling. So that actually leads me to my next question because they're so crazy and off the wall. Where do you find the inspiration for your bits and topics?
Actually, that's one thing I'm probably the most proud of. You know, when you start out and you're doing a personality-driven show, in the beginning you kind of steal a lot of other people's things. You know, you kind of be like, oh, well, I heard this guy do this, and I'm going to do this, too. You know, I heard this guy do this, and oh, I'll do that, too. I actually sit down and write. Like every Sunday night for 2 hours, whether I use the stuff or not. I'll write bits, I'll write phone topics, I'll write fake commercials, and, you know, throughout the course of the week, if I get a chance to produce them and make them good and use them, you know, then I do. So, I mean, the inspiration just kind of comes from normal life, and I'm a big stand-up fan, and, you know, if I'm out on a weekend in the club somewhere, you know, I'll take a second to look around and watch what everybody's doing, and I'll watch, you know, these girls blow off guys that come up to him, like, well, why did she, you know, say no to him? You know, what happened there? It was, oh, well, he had snaggle teeth. I'm like, really, ladies? Is teeth really that big of a deal to you? And I'll do an hour and a half on the radio for it.
And since your show is such a personality-driven show, I think you're more than qualified to answer this. What do you think the current state of the radio talent pool is?
Actually, I think it's a lot better than people make it out to be. You know, wow, that is such an all-access question, Michelle.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, I think it's a lot better than people make it out to be. You know, there's lots of good people out there that just really haven't been given the chance to develop, especially with voice tracking and all this other stuff going on. I kind of feel guilty because you could probably be doing the night show at KISS right now instead of me tracking it. However, I'm doing it, and I need the money, so ha-ha, Michelle.
And I'm stuck at school, so that's okay.
But I mean, I think it's really good. I think if we take more of these people that really have a desire to learn and be in the business and kind of help them develop, it'll get a lot better. You know, I'm kind of proud of the fact that, you know, like Flick used to hang out with me at night a little bit, and Flick ended up taking over the night show at KISS, and he's now in Pittsburgh. My old stunt guy, Wingnut, down in Florida, he took over the night show when I left there. I had a producer here named Kate for a while. She's now doing afternoons in Richmond. So, I mean, there's people out there that want to learn, they want to get better, so we just have to make that happen.
So on that note, where do you see radio 5 years from now?
I see it kicking ass. You know, people like to be very negative towards radio, and, you know, they like to say, well, nobody listens to radio anymore, it's old and played out. As long as the personality is there, radio will still be alive and be around, because I like to think I give people things that their iPod can't do. You know, your iPod can't tell you that you're pretty. and I'll you know, someone will call up and they'll request a song, and I'll tell her that she's pretty and that she makes me sweat in places I didn't know I could, and she'll smile, and then she'll keep listening. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or at the same time, they'll be like, wow, that guy's a jackass. Because, once again, I am a jackass. And people like jackasses, I think.
So what advice would you give to somebody trying to start their own radio career?
You really, really got to want it. You really, really definitely have to want it. It's definitely a lot of hard work, definitely a lot of sacrifice. You have to have the ability to move around like the country. Like, you can't be afraid of, you know, packing up everything and taking off to Alabama. You know, if it's going to pay you decent money, you're going to be able to learn and be on the air and develop more. You know, you really got to want it. You really got to stick with it. And don't believe the hype, man. Radio's not going anywhere. You can bring it back. Bring radio back. It all depends on you. No, people like to say all this negative stuff, and I'm very, very pro-radio. Radio's like a cockroach. You know, it's going to be around here forever.
And this is like your fun bonus question, because honestly, I think your intern Kendra's a saint for putting up with you. But craziest thing you ever made an intern do?
Well, hold on. Why is Kendra a saint? Well, hold on. What is she? Because there's a few things she doesn't really like to do. It's not always right, you know, some of the things that I would say and do. But, you know, I was a big fan of, for a while, you know, ask forgiveness, not permission. Mm-hmm. Which, you know, that isn't always the best advice in every situation for everybody. But as for Kendra, like, one of the things, like, I'm actually going to do it tonight, man. She hates it. I send her down to Sheets, and I get a caller to give me a pickup line, like a cheesy pickup line, and she tries it on a random dude. And we just see if the pickup line will work or not, if she can get his phone number. And she absolutely hates it because she's very shy, and, you know, in a studio is one thing, but her in person hitting on random guys is so not like her. But I talked her into it. The favorite thing I ever did, I guess, God, let me think. I did a lot of crazy stuff with Wingnut, man. Macarena attacks. That was my favorite. Little Wingnut was very, very pretty. You know, women really loved Wingnut, so I'd have him take off his shirt and write 95 on the beat on his chest, and we put a sombrero on him, and we gave him a boombox with a CD of the Macarena. And he would go into places and just be like, stop, Macarena attack. And he would play the Macarena and do the Macarena in the middle of the store. It was hilarious. So hilarious.
Well, Diaz, that's actually all I need. Thanks for joining us on the blog today.
Yay, Michelle.